When my husband and I found out we were having our first baby, we couldn't have been more excited. I felt that the delivery day couldn't come soon enough. Until it actually came, that is. On Tuesday, October 5th, 2004, at 5:10 p.m., we finally met our daughter, Katie. The first evening was so exciting. We were so happy she was here with us. I couldn't have been happier. I experienced an overwhelming sense of love that I didn't even know existed. Then, out of nowhere, the crazies set in. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized that I had to take her home and not one nurse was coming along. All I could think was, I couldn't do this, but it's too late. She's already here. That was the scariest moment in my life. I wanted her to be back inside me where she was safe and sound. Every visitor that stepped foot in my room got drilled with questions like, were you scared to go home? Is it hard to take care of a baby? How do you know what to do? At one point during our stay, one of the nurses did a bath demonstration to show parents how to give their baby a bath. At the start of the demonstration, there were 2 other moms in the room along with John and me. One mom was falling asleep in her chair and decided to go to her room soon after the bath demonstration started. The other mom left early as well because this was her second baby, so she felt confident about giving her newborn a bath. As you can probably guess, I was freaking out about giving Katie a bath, so I stayed there asking question after question, amazed that the other 2 moms were so relaxed about all of this. Here I was, fighting back tears the entire time, feeling like a crazy lunatic, getting up and down from my rocking chair I was sitting in at least 20 times during the bath to make sure I could see exactly what the nurse was doing. To top it off, they demonstrated on a newborn baby who was having an allergic reaction to the baby clothes and had a rash everywhere. For my current state of mind at the time, I did not deal with this very well. At the end of the bath, the nurse said, "Thanks for being so attentive." Are you kidding me? I was unstable as ever, and she thought I was being attentive. So, on to Katie's bath I went. What a traumatic experience for me. I don't think I've ever been as sweaty in my life as I was when I got through with that bath. I swore I was never going to give her another bath. Someone else was just going to have to do it because she cried through the entire thing, and that about put me over the edge. Eventually, it was time to go home with our new bundle of nerves. Joy. I was watching from my room on the top floor of the hospital as a bag of our belongings blew off the cart that John was bringing to the car. Even this had me bursting into tears. Again, I was thinking I'm crazy, and if I'm crying about that, I wasn't sure that I should be taking a newborn baby home. But as I mentioned earlier, it was too late. And remember that overwhelming feeling of love? I was now crying at the thought of anyone even looking at her wrong. I got myself pulled together to the best of my ability before the nurse came in to take us to the car. As I climbed into the back seat of the car, I burst into tears yet again, and by this point I was amazed that there was any tears left in me at all. I asked John in between my sobs if he was afraid to be driving, and he simply replied, "No." That made me cry even harder, and I then let him know that he should be terrified to be driving the car with her in it. I have to admit the next 2 weeks were rough, with my emotions being so out of control. I eventually settled into being a mom, and it is truly a blessing each and every day. I've learned that if you overcome something that scares you to death, it will make you stronger.